Okay. Well, we're live now.
All right. I am going to hang on. Where are you at in my list? There we go.
So if y'all could tell me if the stream is actually working, that would be fantastic.
Visual is working. Say something.
Blah 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 blah.
It's taking a little bit
YouTube to
for it to catch
refresh.
it.
I was gonna try and do
Hang on, let me-
the Murloc sound, but I can't do that anymore.
It looks like everything's working.
Oh, good.
At least from what I can see. Yeah, visuals coming through fine. When I take out my earbuds, the sound seems to be coming through fine. Let me see again.
Yeah, and it looks like the chat box and everything is actually working the way it's supposed to on here.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like everything's working, so
Sweet.
you're good.
Maybe not. So the
What?
chat box is supposed to. That's fucking weird.
Huh.
Like
What's it supposed to do?
Well, it's supposed to pop up in the bottom left corner, which if I look at Streamlabs, I can see it. But if I look at the actual stream, it doesn't show it. Oh, never mind.
Showing it for me.
Yeah, it just popped up. Like it.
Okay.
But there were two other things before that, so I don't know why it just decided to put the third thing there.
That seems like a YouTube end issue.
Yeah, that shit barely works half the time. So how are y'all doing? How you been?
Doing well.
I've been working. Glad I got the next couple of days scheduled off because I think I tweaked my knee or something.
Oh no.
Not bad. I can still walk. It just say like a full day of working would probably kill me. So want to get that rested for a couple days. But otherwise, I'm doing good. I was just telling Wheezy we got a wildfire about 10 miles away from us, but they're keeping it.
Fun.
They're doing it's only at most it's only like 500 acres right now, and it's in really rugged terrain, which hampers the fire as much as it hampers the firefighters, and they're doing a really good job of keeping it from spreading west.
Hey,
Okay.
Sharky's here.
Yay.
Huh?
Sharky.
It's the
Space
shark,
shark.
man.
Shark boy.
Okay. Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Okay.
Which he's in the server. He could always
Yeah,
jump in here if he wanted to, but you know.
I mean, if he wants to be square.
Yeah.
Or he could join the cool kids.
Doing the cool kids and nerd out on shit for a couple hours.
So I was hoping that I could save it till next time.
Huh.
Oh, he cooked the dinner.
Oh.
I don't
That
know
is
why.
important.
I don't know why I read that in Italian, but he cooked the dinner. He cannot make it.
Mamma mia.
But that's
So what were
dude.
you
I got pissed off because I was watching that guy. What's his name? Tyler Oliveira on YouTube. He does like those investigative journalist type bullshit, but like for people with Down syndrome. But
Okay.
he was in Italy, like going over the crime and all that, and like the pickpockets and shit. And like the dude he
Yeah.
was with was talking to him in Italian, And like the whole time, he just kept saying shit like "Mamma Mia" and "Oh," like doing the stereotypical Italian shit when this dude is having a serious conversation with him. And I was just like, bro, oh, there's a time
Was
and a
he
place.
talking? Was
Yeah,
he talking to someone who's Italian?
yeah. Like there's a time and a
So he's
place.
doing the Democrat thing.
I guess it was dumb. It was starting to irritate me because the guy was being serious about how bad like the crime is over there, and
Wow,
he would see somebody be like, "Oh, Mamma Mia!" I'm like, bro,
dude.
no, no, don't do that. Come on.
Be like talking to an Australian
Yeah.
and just inserting like "crikey" every couple of sentences.
Which I would absolutely do if I was with somebody, but with like Cornelius, right? Like somebody I know, I would just be saying all the fucking stereotypical words that I could think of. But you know, not when somebody's sitting there trying to talk about how fucked up their country is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like you don't care.
Yeah,
And-
it's-
and
Well, I mean,
forgot my point.
to the dude's credit, he outed himself as a fucking retard. So
Well, he's done that
Well-
on several things. So
then again, who hasn't admitted that at this point?
it's true.
oh,
It's true.
I fully embrace the fact that I'm retarded.
So do we. Although technically that would be Shadow if he decided to show up, but you know.
I am. I'm special.
Which I gotta hand it to the guy. I love him because he's been trying to shill me for like other panels and shit. And I'm just like, I appreciate it.
Aw.
I appreciate the
Yeah, he has.
the dedication to the cause. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was funny because, you know, and I had a lot of people because I was starting to actually gain a little bit of traction right before Bubba died. And then after that, it was just kind of like I want to, but I just don't have the energy to do it. You know what I mean? And now
Yeah.
I'm starting to get back to where it was.
Well, that's
Yeah, like something like that is like, I mean, there's a thing that happens. I mean, I don't know how often it happens with women, but I've noticed men do it. They'll find an animal down on their luck, and there's just like this instant connection. And typically that animal doesn't have long left to live. And when it goes, and I've experienced this myself, when it goes, it just takes everything out of you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, you know, it's happened to my dad, it's happened to Wheezy, it's happened to me, it happened to a couple other people I know. So,
Oh, dude, my gramps lost his cat. What, 6 months ago or longer than that? How long has it been? It's been a while. And he still cries every single time it comes up. Like,
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, he had that cat
Yeah.
for what, 16, 17 years? So I told him, I
yeah,
was like,
That's a long-lived kitty.
never went to the
I-
vet. That cat went to the vet one time, and that's when I was living with them. And she wouldn't drink water or anything, so I took her to the vet. She had to have been like 8 months old. That was the last time she went to the vet.
yeah, I had a cat that was about that long lived, maybe a little less, a year or two less. And yeah, the only time she ever went to the vet was to be spayed.
No.
And she ended up dying at home.
Hmm.
So,
Well, you know, when I went with them because I knew it was going to be almost impossible for him to talk to the vet about what they need to do and all that shit. And,
yeah.
you know, they were asking, the vet was like, look, she can't see, she can't eat, she's obviously on her way out. She's like, we can do it right now. Right? Like, right
Yeah.
here in the vet's office. and we can just do it that way. And he was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. So I told him, I was like, no, don't do it now. Take the cat home. You can call somebody so that she passes away at home with you, you know, and then you do it when you're ready. You know, obviously it has to be done, but at least, you know, take her home, spend the night with her, whatever, and then call tomorrow, which he couldn't even do that. So I had to call the people and make the appointment and all that to get it done. But, you know,
Yeah.
you know, the vet kind of makes it seem like, oh, you should do it right now type of deal. And it's like, no, don't do that. Do it at home.
Yeah.
I was grateful that the people that we took one of our seniors to made a point that, like, emotionally it would be better for him to go at home, but we ended up doing it there only because he didn't show any signs until it was too late of kidney failure, and it was like, well, he's gonna go any day now, and it's like they were very okay with, like, you could do it at home, but like it would have meant watching hours, maybe another day or two of him just wasting away in front of us.
Yeah.
So we made the hard decision to do it there. And yeah, it messed us up for a while. But one nice thing that came out of it, though, is my cat treated that cat's brother a lot more nicely after that. Like, I think animals, like, I'm convinced that they know this sort of thing. And
they absolutely do. I can tell you 100% they do.
Yeah. And it was great. My cat was very nice to him and they had been fighting for ages prior to that. And suddenly it was like they had a whole complete reset of their relationship after that.
Yeah, that's why I think the little shitbag that's running around right now, I think that's why she leaves Nova alone for the most part, because she's the oldest. And she's just like, all right, I can't jump on you like I do the other one, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit of shit and not the full level shit that I give everybody else, you know?
Yep. Fine, I'll treat you with a little bit of respect.
Then you got Evie, who gives everyone, humans included, the same level of shit. We don't call her Chaos Cat for nothing. So.
Yeah, you know.
But
it's funny. It's funny how I wasn't even really trying to do too much of anything, right? But I was still making like cat shorts. Mm-hmm. And then people are just like, "Oh, cats!" Click. You know? So I realized I was like, okay, this is easy. I'll just make a cat video, I'll upload a cat video, be done with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much. There's this one kitten we have that if I made shorts of her, I'd have a channel that would take off because
people love cats.
Let me go find her and let me go find her and take a picture of her. She's a tabby, but she has the most unique coloration of any tabby that I've ever seen, and her face is just... She's kitten size, like 5-month-old size, but she has like adult cat face.
Aw.
That's weird.
And where is she? Looking for Pearl.
So just watch. You'll try to take a picture for showing off purposes, and it'll turn out blurry. Because cats are silly, and the clearest pictures are always the ones you don't want to show off.
Yep.
There she is. Laying on her box. Pearl, hey. Pearl, hey. Baby. Hey.
Which I was hoping more people I was hoping more people would show up today because I knew it was kind of last minute, right? I know usually I like to give everybody like a week's notice, right? But of course, something always fucking happens before I can actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like me forcing myself to commit this time so that way I can start doing it again. But I was hoping more people would show up because one of the things that I don't know if you guys ever listened to Giant Bombcast at any point.
No.
I've never even heard of.
So, Giant Bomb was a video gaming outlet, and then they came out with their own podcast. They called it Giant Bombcast. But it, mid to late 2000s, 2010s, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Back pre can't say anything edgy, can't make jokes era.
Ah.
They used to do a thing called shame songs. And it was basically like they would stop a segment and just say, "Oh, that's a shame song," because it was something that you would typically be ashamed to listen to in public. And they would just say like the most crazy shit. And one of the things that one of the guys brought up, he was like, "Oh, I like Enigma. I like the song Return to Innocence." And me and my buddy were both at work one day when that one came out. And he was basically talking about, "Oh, I like this song and it makes me cry even though it's like the worst song on the planet." Which I'm sure both of you have heard that song.
Yeah, probably at some point.
I probably haven't heard that song in like 20 years.
Okay. Rune Song, I'm going to give you a snippet of what that song is. It's the, that one.
Oh.
There, see, that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. And then people were like, "Oh, that shit."
Yep.
That's it. That's it. Everybody knows.
It worked.
I put up a picture of Pearl in Pets posting.
Okay,
Oh, she's so cute.
I'm gonna have to go back to Pets posting. Oh, look at the kitty!
Love her little mittens. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a mackerel tabby that's colored that particular brown.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like the colors that she has is kind of the reason why we named her Pearl, because she's kind of all swirled and colorful and everything.
Yeah.
So
I love how she's very kitten proportioned, but has a face that's like, I'm already 5 years old and I need my kitty caffeine.
Yeah. Well, she was trying to nap and I was trying to get a picture of her face because she's one of those cats that when she crashes, she crashes.
Oh.
So I kind of woke
scaring
her
me
up.
because he's 17 and when he naps hard and you can like wiggle him around and it'll look like he's just gone, and we have to like either watch for breathing or like gently smack one of his cheeks and he's like, what? And we're like, "Oh good, you're not dead."
Yeah, one of our year-olds, one of Butter's sisters is like that.
Oh.
So, yeah, she's always done it. She's always just like draped and like sitting there like wiggling her. She's still out.
Oh.
So, but yeah.
So yeah, to continue my example there, we would, me and my buddy would go to the bar, the ones where you could like play shit on your phone, right? And it would connect to the jukebox and you just play whatever. So we would wait until the place was fucking packed and then play that song.
Oh, no.
So like it'd be like metal and rap and all kinds of bullshit, and then that song would come on And you can sort of see it in everybody's faces where they're just like, what the fuck?
I love doing shit like that.
So on my, I don't remember what birthday it was. May have been my 30th birthday, somewhere around there. We went up to Mineral Wells, Texas. So, Mineral Wells is known for their water, their crazy water, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have one bar in that little ass town. And Mineral Wells is in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's nothing out there. Like Dallas is, I think, or Fort Worth is maybe an hour, 2 hours away from it. Like laterally.
Okay.
And we were sitting there, and they had one of those jukeboxes, and I just like, as soon as I walked in, I was like, this is happening. This is gonna happen. And sure enough, same thing. Rap, rock, country, mostly country. I was like, nope, no more country. Not tonight. Click. And I, again, did it from my phone. So nobody ever knows that it's me doing all this bullshit whenever they're out.
Amazing.
And that whole place, everybody started laughing. And it was the one place in the world where I wouldn't expect people to start singing with it.
Oh my gosh.
So you got all these people out in this little bumfuck nowhere town just going, hey, I was like, I should have recorded it. I should have recorded that. Some of the
That's amazing.
craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear what everybody's shame song is.
Gosh, I don't know if I have
Fuck,
one.
I don't.
Everybody has one. Everybody has one song that they don't want everybody else to know that they like.
I would have
I'm
to think
boring.
about
I like
that.
classical and like just sort of middling rock that won't offend anyone.
I mean, the closest I can think of is, I honestly don't think Nickelback is all that bad.
Get out.
Like,
I mean, that's
maybe...
honestly the closest I could think of.
But yeah, see
like,
that.
the closest I can think of there are a couple of Powerwolf songs that I'm like, thank God it's in German because the lyrics are awfully raunchy.
See, that shit doesn't count though, because that's something that you can play in your car and nobody would fucking care, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I like Powerwolf.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking like Justin Bieber or shit like that.
Oh,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know one.
Everybody has one.
Wait, I have one. There is I don't remember the group's name, but it's one of these groups that's like, oh, I'm going to take popular songs and make them sound like they're epic trailer tracks, like movie trailer tracks.
Oh.
And there's one for Take On Me, and it sounds amazing. And I love playing that out and making my sisters cringe.
Hang on. I don't know if you saw this. I'm gonna find it. Chop suey Mexican cover. What is their name? These people are from Houston, and I wish I didn't know that. Easy Band. Easy Band. That's who it is. Oh, fuck me. I just got out of my shit that I was looking at.
Oh, Hidden Citizens, that's the group. I'll have to link this when this ad goes away.
New channel. Okay. Pause that. If I share my screen, you guys can hear it, right? If I play something? I think that works.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that works. These people.
Never seen him before.
And I'm gonna find the worst one. God damn it! I hate when it does that. See, now they're gonna. Okay. Take on me.
I gotta.
It's so good.
It actually just fits. It just fits.
Ah, greatest thing ever. Greatest thing I've ever seen. I was like, at first, I didn't like it because I think the one that my coworker showed me was something stupid. It was like the Black Parade or something. Yeah, it was Welcome to the Black Parade, and I was like, what are you forcing me to listen to? But they have covers of all kinds of shit, like stuff you would never expect.
Man.
And like Pug said, it fits. They make it fit. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what weird Mexican voodoo magic they're doing, but it works. My dog is going batshit now. But yeah.
That sort of thing is fun.
Yeah, I linked one. Probably my favorite in the, you wouldn't think it works, but it does.
You said you did
Yeah,
link it?
I don't know. Yeah, in Music Lovers.
No. Now you're forcing me to get out of full screen.
You're welcome.
What the fuck is this?
Huh.
What is this?
It's a cover of Cowboys from Hell with the hurdy-gurdy. It actually works really fucking well.
Oh, that's funny.
It actually works really well.
That is the type of dude that looks like he does live in the middle of nowhere. Just fucking belting out Pantera covers. Well, he looks exactly how I would expect somebody that would do that.
Yup.
But yeah, it works. Don't ask me how, but it does.
Dogs are so weird. I look over because I hear something like scratching And Moxie's on the couch, just like digging the couch up. And
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there staring at her, and then she stops and she turns and looks at me, and it's that weird moment when you got eye contact with your dog, and you're just like, "What are you doing?" She stops and it's like, "Nothing." And now she's doing it again.
there's a
She's
dog
been
I
caught.
look after sometimes that will do that randomly. Like nothing will be going on. But if we're sitting down, she's like, suddenly got this, I've got a dig bug.
Yep. I don't know. Maybe it's the weather. They're all acting weird.
Yeah, it could be if you've got a hurricane coming your way.
Well, it's supposed to hit the Caribbean like this week at some point. And then from there, they have no idea where it's going to go. In the event that it just like beelines into the Gulf, then I'll get a little bit worried.
Yeah.
But even then, anything up to a Category 3, I'm not worried. We start hitting like Cat 4, Cat 5, which Cat 5 has been, what, super fucking rare over the last couple years.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, like my wife had never been through a hurricane. I was just like, it's fine. Anything up to a 3, we'll be fine. Anything after that, then we'll start talking.
Yeah.
Let's see when the last one was. Like even I think Katrina was. Okay, yeah, Katrina did turn into a Category 5 at one point, and then I think it was a 4 when it landed.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, when it was out to sea, it went up to a 5, but it was a 4 when it landed, and but the main reason why everything was so bad was because infrastructure failures.
Yeah.
Actually almost the exact same kind of deal as what happened with the Fukushima plant in Japan. Was they knew the infrastructure wasn't up to snuff, so they were kind of reinforcing it and rebuilding it, which is a process that takes a couple of years. And well, shit happened when everything was torn apart.
Mm.
So
Yeah. And, Houston in itself, we have so much concrete and everything else that even if we get a little bit of rain, it floods. It just floods. Luckily, I'm not in a flooding area. But, like, if we get any sort of consistent downpour, it's going to flood. It's a given.
yeah,
And I'm trying to remember
yeah.
which
Mom used to
one.
live.
Go ahead.
Oh, Mom used to live in Arizona. It's the same thing in the Phoenix area, except it's less. There's so much concrete and more. There's so much compacted dry sand.
Yeah. And it might as well be
Which,
concrete.
yeah, well, with hydrodynamics, it behaves the exact same way.
But there was that system that we had that was supposed to be just can't remember when this was. But it was supposed to just be like a tropical storm. And then it just kind of sat on top of us for like a week. That was worse than any hurricane we could have ever gotten.
Oh, good Lord. Gotta love shit like that.
I don't remember when that was. That may have been Harvey. I don't think it was Harvey. then that fucking derecho that we got out of nowhere, that thing that nobody knew how to handle or knew what it was. That was terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Which I think I showed y'all the video of that guy that got trapped like downtown. And it looked like the apocalypse because the wind was just like downtown turns into like 100-mile-an-hour wind tunnel to the point where like it rips somebody's back windshield off.
Oh yeah. Hey Don.
Quick, everyone, Gon's here. Put the lube away.
I'm just making dinner.
Why is everybody making dinner? It's like 3:30.
It's 5 o'clock,
Oh, close enough.
and I'm making chili. So
Oh, nice.
Oh. Open can,
You
dump
really-
can.
Chili's good.
it's chili season here in the Midwest.
You know, I'm kind of glad that Games Workshop isn't doing anything important anymore.
Mm.
Because now I don't have to worry about Warhammer shit to talk about.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's also kind of depressing because now it's like, now what?
Oh, it's absolutely depressing. 100%.
Oh, well. I mean, that's exactly why I offered to like do a BattleTech stream, kind of as a primer to get people into it, because even without Catalyst Game Labs, you have almost 40 years of content that's all consistent
Mm-hmm.
to go back through. So
But yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It is depressing. You know, I wish I had Warhammer shit to talk about instead of me wanting to like dump all my inventory as shit.
Right.
yeah, I mean,
Oh, Space Shark
I think
says Sharky says he's moving into bolt action, which based.
Oh.
I rather like Crossfire if we're going into like real world conflict kind of stuff. So, I just like the structure of the game.
I mean, Conflict 47 looks good too. That's the alternate World War II history one where like everybody has mechs and battle suits and all kinds of shit.
Okay.
Hey, I heard about one that's up and coming. Maybe you guys are familiar. Trench Crusade.
Oh, fuck
Really?
off.
What's that?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was horrid, but a little bit funny.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't talk about the TC word.
Hmm.
Speaking of, I wonder if they blocked me. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wonder if they finally fulfilled everyone's damn orders.
Doubtful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, slow down there, fulfilling orders and stuff. we don't
What was
do
I
that here.
thinking?
I turn into
what do you think
freaking
we
T'Challa every time this shit happens. We don't do that here.
Or at least giving people their minis without like bubbles and what, like still liquid resin in the middle.
Yeah, they haven't blocked me yet. I'm still fucking salty about that fucking presentation they did.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was-
famous.
That that presentation was literally nothing but slander and libel.
I love how they had to remove various usernames from the videos because like they still had to prove that there was like anti them videos out there, but they don't want people looking them up. But joke's on them because people can just look up the thumbnails.
Yep.
Not to mention, one was Arch, one was me, and I think the other video was also one of Arch's videos.
Yeah, they only showed like 3 or 4 thumbnails.
Yeah, the two that were on
Like,
the
what-
left side were Arch and me.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, yes, you are getting a flood of dislike, but I love how their only pieces of evidence are 4 video thumbnails.
Well, and also like maybe there's a reason that there's a flood of dislike. I don't know. Like maybe maybe something happened. Maybe something occurred there. Maybe perhaps maybe.
Yeah, but that's just it. And that is why I was so pissed off, is because that was so fucking disingenuous, right? Because
Mhm.
because my video wasn't even bashing them. It was just, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, we should give them the benefit of the doubt. Hey, we don't know what the creators are thinking, blah, blah, blah. It blew that shit out of the water. I was actually being objective. But
Mhm.
Well, that's the problem. You weren't sitting there immediately sucking their cock.
Yep.
So you didn't
Also
play
just-
into their little fucking ego trip, so you're a bad guy.
I also just love this idea that you are owed goodwill right off the bat. I'm like, you are the product or offering a product. You need to prove to me that you're good. I shouldn't just give you the benefit of the doubt off the bat, especially in this climate.
yeah, pretty much. And
Yeah,
not only that, what was happening was genuinely a bad look for a company that's trying to get off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, maybe you should do something about it if you want to actually grow. And then it's like, nope, you're the bad guy. Okay. I can be the bad guy.
Well, yeah, I remember a couple 3 years back, and to kind of show you the opposite of this. When the Endwalker expansion for Final Fantasy XIV was set to be released, you might remember this, Runesong. The
Mhm.
dev team came out and they were really upset that they had to delay the release for a couple weeks. Because things weren't quite ready. And they're really apologetic and whatnot. And the entire community was like, guys, you've proven yourselves. You put out good stuff. If it takes a
Yeah.
couple of weeks to get it right, okay. We don't care. And and that, but then again, that development team had built up and earned that trust. Trench Crusade, the devs behind Trench Crusade, just expect it up front.
Yep. Like, you can't just style yourself as a 40K alternative and expect people to kiss your feet.
Yeah, it's not how it works.
Well, of course, this was prior
You
to
actually
all the... before we finally got a good feel of what that dev team is trying to accomplish here. Which I think Metro gets it right whenever he calls it, like, Reddit tier atheist slop.
Yeah.
I think this is a scam. My personal feelings, kind of in line with Metro's. It's a scam wrapped in lore written by Reddit committee.
Yeah, and at the very least, if it didn't start out as a scam, them making literal millions off of it could have like changed their outlook from when they started.
Yeah.
Like, they got too big too fast.
Yeah.
Which, let's be real,
But
I guarantee a bunch of those people decided to support just because they own the chuds or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
And that's about
Well,
as
and they
far as
even
it goes.
admitted, like the whole inciting incident with the one poor guy who posted about, like, who committed the cardinal sin of posting about it on Twitter. Uh, they freaked and scrambled to protect it, even though, from what I understand, tons of so-called chuds had come out saying that, oh, well, I backed it like a year ago. Now 2 years. Sometimes
Yeah.
even further out, however long it's been up. And I'm like, yeah, because until the wokies made it a problem, it wasn't a problem. Like, everybody from all walks of life were apparently backing this thing because they thought it looked cool. And that's all that should have mattered. But they had to circle the wagons because they thought they owned it.
yep,
That exact... I don't know what the fuck that was. That exact same thing just happened with Games Workshop. I don't know if you saw that. But GW...
Just like a recent thing?
Yeah. Where GW decided to post about a new release on X. And then, of course, you know, the left comes in, or the fans on the left side of things come in and are like, oh, why are you people posting here? This place is horrible. The fans are awful. What are you doing here? And sure enough,
Really?
Games Workshop fucking deleted the post.
Of
And
course.
went back to wherever they were going.
Just the sheer irony of going like, you know, hey, get out of here. Like, this is a toxic place, and it's all of you. You're the toxic presence here.
Yep.
Like, yes, there are displeased people
I-
on both sides who are only concerned with the quality of the game. And that's fine. But only one side is like taking criticism as of the game mechanically, you know, as a product, whatever, and taking it as, oh, well, you just hate it for politics. Like, you can't even make a critique about like the Terminus Decree thing. You can't make a critique about like the quality of a mini's design.
Yeah.
You can't do any of that without them thinking that you're trying to make it a personal anti-GW thing. And it's like, no, we just want what's best for the game.
yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's like, and Games Workshop is falling into the trap of having to explain everything when a shit ton of what got me into 40K in the first place was the ambiguity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like, okay, the Terminus Decree exists. It existed for this chapter of, you know, of highly specialized and secretive Space Marines, so much so that even other Space Marine chapters don't know about them. And the title is ominous, but there's nothing beyond that. And it's like, shit, what could this mean? And that was the cool part about it. And now they're having to explain everything, which takes a lot of the appeal of the setting away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like revealing the monster.
So,
Yeah, like having a Jaws sequel where you show the shark like, you know, 2/3 of the movie or more.
yeah,
And yeah, you don't need to show all the secrets. Like, they're at the point now where I wouldn't even bat an eye if they decided to just go ahead and like reveal who the two missing Primarchs are and what their whole deal was, and who their sons were, where they are now, if any are alive. Like, okay, why don't you just go ahead and take away some of the blank spots that we're supposed to fill in with our own custom armies?
yeah. Which was the entire point of the missing Primarchs in the first place. You know,
I think we can all agree that ever since they decided to kind of water down everything and make it more palatable to everybody, like it's not what it was. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, all of my stuff, I have it what was the last new book that I bought? The Dawn of Fire, the last one, and that was just because I needed it for the set. But like the lore and the writing just hasn't been good for the last couple years.
Mm.
Irrational Ginger just said exactly what I was gonna say about someone at GW is thinking of making the missing Primarchs female. I guarantee, because I've already seen chatter about that. In fact, chatter about that has been going on for the last 4 years, at least, of people saying, "Oh, they can just bring back the missing Primarchs and make them women, make them female."
Yeah, and then we have to either pretend that all of the instances of both the other Primarchs and the Emperor, Malkador, everyone saying he about each of them, that's just hearsay.
It's always been like that.
They're unreliable narrators. You imagined it.
Which would be the most hilarious self-own because, these two were purged for some unforgivable sin, and that unforgivable sin turns out that they were women.
Well, yeah, like it would be ironic no matter what they do, because if they take that step, then either the Emperor and the other Primarchs are misogynists, or they have to admit that, if they really did do something unforgivable, then what does that say about women? Like, so the women were the first to F up.
Adam and Eve. She took the fruit from the serpent, and down we go.
Exactly.
It's metaphorical. Women suck, and they're fads, and checks notes. They're not real.
The only way that they
could, though.
Like, if they made them women, the only way they can make them look good, if this is all some 4D thing, and I don't think it is, but if there is some 4D chess going on, it would be like, oh, we're going to continue making the Imperium look like the bad guys, and then we'll say that these two female Primarchs were of the same mind as Horus. We pulled a Horus before it was cool, and they went against the Emperor for some dumb reason that they're going to try to justify because, oh, well, he's evil, so they're in the right. And that'll be like how they can make them turncoats, but also the good guys.
Don't they vaguely allude to whatever sins the two missing Primarchs committed, where like one was betrayal and one was a mistake or some shit like that? So like maybe it was the crime of compassion. Let's be friends with the Xenos, because that's what women do. They make friends.
Yeah, we'll kill the women Primarchs for trying to be the peaceful ones.
Yes, precisely. I wanted warlords, not friends. Off with their heads. I'm the Emperor, and I hate women. So,
Sorry, I stopped.
Like all the women that are not in 40K at all, like not even a single one. What's a woman? Those don't exist.
I stopped listening at women are evil and they're feds.
Well, don't you know we're Fed speaking right now, and you don't even realize.
Yeah, this is code talk, so you guys are in trouble.
All base women are plants.
It's true. It's true. You're not allowed to formulate your own opinions, ever.
Nope.
In fact, return to the kitchen.
Wait, I thought you were already making dinner.
I am. I'm actually trying to stir this chili. I don't want the chili season is rough, okay?
Ow. That it is.
Ow.
Gaunt didn't even make it out of the kitchen. Still there.
No, that just brought a really bad slogan to mind. Reject modernity, return to kitchen.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, because cooking's fun.
Except when it's fighting you. What do I do?
Right? Like, if it's not burning, you can do whatever the hell you want.
Huh.
In my house, cooking is an adventure because the cats like don't take they don't have a concept of no. And Counter
Yep.
space is horizontal surface valid for traversing.
Yep. We can't even eat dinner anymore. We can't sit down and eat dinner. We can't. We can't. The cat, she shows up and she sticks her whole fucking foot in our plate. Doesn't matter what we're
Kitty,
eating.
no.
She grabs it. She fucking pulls the plate down so she can eat it or see if she wants to eat it. She didn't even know.
Oh my gosh.
I swear to God, I have to eat standing up now.
Oh.
We can't sit down. Can't sit down.
The only way I can dissuade my cat, like he's a little more polite about it, but the only way I can dissuade him is in the mornings if I give him a whiff of coffee first, and then he's not interested anymore. Because like he'll be like, "What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?" I'll put my mug down, and he'll eagerly go to sniff it, and then he starts like backing away, like, "Ew, what did you put in my face?" I'm like, "Well, you wanted to sniff it."
Wrong.
I got a cat that's joke's on you. I like coffee.
Oh my gosh. There's always one cat.
Yeah, and go figure, he's orange.
Always the gingers.
Yes, always.
And then black cats, I've learned, are basically just burnt gingers.
They can be, yeah. Although my experience is that kind of more fits tuxedos.
Yep.
So, but yeah, no, having cats is an adventure. That's definitely true.
Yep.
That's true. That's why I got one staring at me right now like a fucking gremlin, but yes, I see you. Confirm. Shark is a Chi-Com spy. He admitted it.
I was wondering why he was silent during the India internet blackout.
And he said it in French, which is like doubly worse.
That's just offensive.
So, yeah. What month do you guys have the UK bursting into flames? Like what month is on your bingo card?
It's gonna be around Christmas.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
lost one.
Well, there goes Pug.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't already, but they can weather the winter a little better than some of us. So I imagine it being into Christmas and the New Year won't matter to them much.
See, my guess is Christmas because, well, it's Christmas.
Yeah. So some
Someone's gonna
jackass
put up
somewhere
a
is
damn
going to try to
tree.
cancel Christmas officially.
Although someone's gonna put up a tree, and someone else is gonna get offended, and someone's gonna get arrested, and that's my bet on Christmas.
And like my question is, I understand, no offense to like Sargon and Arch, but when they were talking about how like us Yanks were getting uppity and stuff, like yes, it is not constructive to suggest that they turn this into an action movie. But what I would ask, like, what can you do? Like, what can you do in the meantime? Because it just sounds like it's, for now, just sit on your hands for God knows how many more assaults or worse. And, surely there's something you can do in the meantime. Like, I don't know, arrange chaperone groups or something to escort kids. Something.
Yeah, except for the British police will come down on that, and the media will come down on that as, roving gangs of men targeting immigrants. and the police will target it as like oh, a racist display of intolerance. Here, you get thrown in jail.
See, that's where I think the linchpin is going to be, right there. It's with the police. I think if something pops off, it's going to be with the police.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything that you see coming out of there just screams fucking police state to everyone else, especially here, to us in the U.S. Oh, can't hold a sign. Oh, can't say this. Oh, can't stand there. Oh, can't do that.
Yeah,
I
like
guarantee.
that poor comedian who got arrested and almost like had a heart attack or something in jail from the stress.
Mm-hmm.
Or the cosplayer who was clearly hunk Resident Evil.
Yeah, like I haven't seen pictures yet, so I would tell people like take this with a grain of salt. I heard that his gun was clearly marked with the orange tip and everything.
That's what I heard
But
too.
All
But,
I
like,
saw was the
oh,
freaking
no.
umbrella logo and a gas mask, and I'm like, that's hunk Resident Evil anyway. Like,
yeah, I think one of those photos is old from like an incident a couple years ago, but it's still basically the same thing. And I'm like, really? You can't even go in costume. Oh, and that was another thing. They this wasn't the cops, but it was the internet spreading the rumor that the umbrella logo was some kind of hate symbol. And I'm like, my guys, that is one of the most popular video games. You can't gaslight us into thinking that's a hate symbol.
I mean, in universe, there is definitely, it's eugenics. That's literally the Wesker project and all that, or Project W or whatever. So, like, I guess in universe, maybe you could make that argument. But until I see legit zombies wandering around trying to eat people, I'm just not going to worry too much.
Right?
We might.
Bioorganic weapons.
It could happen.
I love that. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't.
Don't jinx
I'm
us,
not saying-
Wheezy.
But, it's like, yeah. It's a bad situation over there. It's unfortunate, but, I mean, use it as a cautionary tale, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
and
and I
also
get
like
that they try to do the prim and proper thing, and, that's commendable, but, how far are you going to, like, kick this down the road?
I mean, just like anything else, I think it'll continue to happen until people get tired of it, till they had enough,
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I keep saying that I genuinely believe that we would be in the same situation if we had gotten another 4 years of progressives being in charge.
Oh, for sure.
Democrats, liberals, whatever you want to call them. It's all the same umbrella.
I think it would all still be happening. We just wouldn't hear about it as often.
Yeah.
They'd
Or it would
be
presented
suppressing
as a
it
good
more.
thing.
Yeah. But in terms of the
Yeah,
events actually happening, it would still be happening.
I mean, that's a classic manipulation tactic. Is
I lost my jelly bean.
it's the same vibe as you deserved it, but like it's a good thing actually. But I mean, it's in the same vein.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it's for a good reason. I don't dislike that party or those political candidates for a reason. Because when you operate under the idea that everybody is equal, maybe, in the eyes of the Lord we're equal, but that's where it stops. People are not equal. They're just not.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why everything always goes to shit, especially within their own party. Because it's this idea of being like a collective when human beings don't operate that way. We just don't.
Yep.
Yeah, and it even goes to the point of I mean, that entire ideology is outright Orwellian as he laid out in Animal Farm. Yeah, we're all equal, but some of us are more equal than others.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And it sucks
So,
because,
I mean,
in a perfect world, everybody would get along. Everybody would have, equal treatment. Everybody would, be afforded the same luxuries. Everybody would be, same good income, blah, 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 so on and so forth. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Ever. And even if you think the person in charge is going to, like, put those things into practice, it's not going to happen. Because whoever's in charge is always going to get more or want more than the people below them.
Mm-hmm.
I.e., Animal Farm.
Yep.
Yeah, aren't they remaking that or adapting it for the umpteenth time? And they're ironically, like, softballing it.
Proving the point.
Right.
They need to make it a
Like
fucking.
No.
They need to make it a horror movie. Is what they need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the stuff I've seen that's coming out about it is they're directly missing the point.
Yep.
And it's so on the nose missing the point that I have to think it's intentional.
It's sort of like making more seasons of Squid Game is sort of tone deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even like this last season, but that's just me.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of it.
Wasn't great.
I know the show exists.
Yeah, same.
But
Although, like, I understand the basic premise of a death game show because I watched Alice in Borderland, which was quite good.
Alice in Borderland is fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoyed the shit out of that. But and I've not seen Squid Game, but like when I see like the cutesy merch, I wonder a little bit.
Right.
Like, wait a sec. This is death game, right? People are getting like disemboweled and shit, like Dead Man Wonderland type shit. Like we're gonna have cute little Nendoroids. Okay.
Yep.
That's just,
Squid
that's just
Game
the Japanese.
Funkos.
And I just love the
Squid Game
irony too
Funko,
of like,
the first sentence.
like I don't remember what the whole moral point of the show is besides like maybe don't murder people on your game show. But I do
Bro.
find it ironic when you've got like lefties who tout it as like this really deep show that's like anti-capitalism or something, and then they're buying all the merch for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, congrats, you're capitalist for an anti-capitalist show, I guess.
You can buy Squid Game Labubu's.
No.
Okay, so I hate that whole sentence. Your Honor, let's strike that from the record. Squid Game Labubu's. Oh my god, I want to die.
I gotta
First
hold on.
knowledge.
I gotta screenshot this shit. Hold on, I wanna snip it. Hold on. Bear with me.
Oh, I mean that is better than Squid Game monoholes.
None of these things are good. None of them are good.
Sure they are.
I need to go get my sketch pad if I'm gonna sit near this goofy chili.
Behold, Squid Game Labubu's.
I don't wanna.
Oh man, do I have to look?
You know we have to for science.
Squid Game Labubus. Who even decided Labubus were a thing? They should be.
The
I can't
Chinese.
say it on YouTube. Oh well, now
Feels,
I extra can't
feels
say
like
it
they
on
blew
YouTube.
up out of nowhere.
There was that one lady who got in trouble for a freaking custom Labubu. I don't even know what the deal was, and then she had like a solid gold one, and I'm like, homegirl, please buy a house or
Solid
something.
gold.
Yeah, solid gold. Like, girl, buy a house. It was like several $100,000, and then I'm like, okay, maybe she already has a house, but like, buy another one in Florida where it's warm or something. I
Right.
don't know.
They can't be that good.
It always makes me laugh because I watch Caleb Hammer. And he
Oh
always
yeah.
he always brings these girls on that are just like, oh no, I spent my entire paycheck on Labubus. And he's just like,
Ugh.
fucking boo-boos.
I hate it here.
That guy's gonna have a heart attack one day live on stream, and it's gonna be interesting to watch.
All right, where did you post
like
these
it.
horror things?
Oh, it's in the chat thing. The
Oh.
voice channel chat. The boo boo. Did you find it?
I only see cats.
It's at the bottom. Oh, wait. Maybe it didn't. There we go. I'm sorry. Now it's there.
No, you don't have to meet
Silly
why.
Discord. Oh, that's cursed.
What the fuck are they?
How
They're little creatures.
how is that simultaneously cursed and one of the cutest things I've ever seen?
Oh, they're
that
so
might be-
fucking
No,
ugly.
but no.
They're so ugly.
Labubu.
Like there is something for a lot of women where like if you can make something ugly cute, like I don't know what little cobwebbed nook of our brains that scratches,
Conrad
but
Kurtz. Conrad Kurtz.
yup.
Enough said.
Gosh, this is just the new ugly dolls.
Yeah, they're
I think those are still a thing.
just
Are they now?
beanie babies. That's what they are.
They're like, yeah, hideous Beanie Babies. Thanks, I hate it.
You know, you said that like there's such a thing as a cute Beanie Baby.
Oh, Mystic
Well, there
the
are.
Unicorn is adorable, you hater.
I actually found a panther at a thrift store this summer, and I'm surprised nobody else snatched him up because I think I got him for like $3. And he actually had a rhino tag instead of the panther one.
Yeah, there's a market for mistagged Beanie Babies, isn't there?
I think so. And I'm torn because
People
I'm
don't
like,
market on freaking anything.
yeah. Like, I'm torn because he could probably be worth something, but also he's adorable.
Yeah, I had a few Beanie Babies when I was younger.
I had a tuxie one named Oreo. I don't even know if that's the original name, but apparently that's what Kid Me called it.
Aw, probably is. Their names weren't super original. It was kind of appealing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As much as I love y'all, I told my wife
dear.
I would end the stream at 4:30 so that I can help her clean.
Okay, I thought you were about to subject us to more fresh hell.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a sec, where is this
I'm
going?
gonna show you
Are you good, man? Or...
a new version of Labubu that's coming out.
Up next, the hold on,
race-
what was
The
a really
racism line of
offensive
Labubu.
Oh, God.
No, that's what that lady got in trouble for. She had a custom Labubu after some rapper she liked, or YouTuber, SoundCloud rap, something like that. And it had like, you know, guy wears like a bandana and stuff, like it's his look. I don't know his name. I know nothing about him.
I mean,
And people were freaking out.
I don't see why you would get in trouble unless you're just like, this is N-word boo. And then, you know,
I would
Then there
still
might be a problem.
flattering to have one dressed up as you.
there you go.
Yeah, no, the guy himself, I don't think gave a crap, but like the rest of the internet blew a freaking gasket. It was like, that's blackface and it's racism.
Oh my
Not
God.
all people wear bandanas. Well, this one in particular does. That's part of his look, I guess. They showed pictures. I was like, oh, okay. It's still a horrific little creature and sort of an abomination and needs to be aborted immediately. However, I do see where she was going with it, but like they just like went nuts. This is the same chick that has the solid gold Labubu, I think, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
that's not something that I'm going to be doing. But anyway, sorry, not to hold you from cleaning.
There,
But...
no, there's an Australian comedian that made a video about that. And he was like, oh, I'm going to do the religious line of Labubu. And he's like, we have Jesus-boo and Buddha-boo and Mahamu. And I was like, oh, no.
Well, if
No,
he disappears, we'll know
no.
why.
Well, I mean, so what I'm getting from this whole thing is Nabubus are bad.
I mean,
They're at least cringe.
waste
They're
of
just
money.
weird. Like I can't figure them out. You know, I mean, I guess like anything that you collect could be considered a waste of money by other people. You know, some people like Labubus. Some people collect those gotcha mini thingums. Like I have a shitload of like mini gotcha unicorns, and I'm like missing like one out of the set. Or like some people collect other things. Stamps? Question mark. Does anyone collect stamps? You know what I mean? So I mean, I think
Not
they're goofy
sure.
and like not even ugly cute. They're just weird. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like that whole thing with Funko Pops. This last Christmas, my sister got me a Cornholio Funko Pop, and
That's it. They're
it's
female
probably
Funkos.
Amazing.
and that's probably the only one I'll ever own. So,
Yeah.
Well,
but
hey, at
if
least
I were to own a
you're
Funko
defeating the
Pop,
stereotype that you buy one and then you can't stop.
Yeah, I can
yeah,
definitely
well,
stop.
I
Well, he didn't
I
buy
didn't
it,
buy
so it
it.
doesn't count. But if he did buy it, well, you gotta watch out.
but
We're gonna do a Labubu
no,
raffle next
I'm
time.
No.
make it the ugliest fucking one you can find.
Not hard. That's not hard.
Make it a
happen.
wombat.
Oh, find one that's a wombat.
Yeah.
Wombubu.
Labubat.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting. That's a word in the Ghanaian language, apparently.
Oh.
Oh,
I had a
God.
Careful somebody
power.
doesn't cancel you over it.
I'm sure they will. Many have tried.
They have yet to succeed.
All right. Well, next time we'll have a topic, and then we'll make it an actual stream instead of a bullshit stream. So, okay, I gotta go clean now.
Well, I know.
Bye.
Farewell.
All right. Later.
I love you.